everyone! Welcome to the stream! Yeah. So we're back on the moon. Let's go and... So we have to go find the doggo, right? I think that was like where we last left off. It was like... We gotta go to... We gotta go to the big spaceship or whatever that appeared in the other side of the moon. Yeah, that thing over there. What is that? Like, is that like thruster engines or something? Is that... In order to get there, we need to find the doggo, which is over here. Is there like a bridge? And I can't tell you how much I miss flying, actually, like... Oh boy. Is there like a bridge down here? Well, did you know that Final Fantasy IV... Hang on, I need to find the Final Fantasy thing, hang on. Did you know that the critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy XIV has a free trial and includes the entirety of A Realm Reborn and the award-winning Heavensward expansion up to level 60 with no restrictions on game time? Sign up and enjoy Eorzea today at https://secure.square.account/app/svc/FFXIV register !LNG equals EN-GB. There we go. There we go. I've done mine. I've done that. My legally mandated... my legally mandated shit post for the stream. There we go. God, I should have been level 90 already. I've just been getting distracted by other shit, man. And also, you know, not being able to log in. That's kind of a... That's kind of a oofer. Oofer-de-doofer right there. But the queue was pretty short today for like most of... For like, you know, like most of like the day, so I mean, hey. Like I got disconnected like an hour ago and I got back in with like a 50-person queue. Like, and I was like at like 4:30, I got like disconnected and I reconnected with only like 50 people in the queue. So I think the queue times might be solved. But I don't think they've opened up purchases anymore. Like, again, I don't think they've opened them up again. I think they're gonna wait until they know it's fixed before they do it. Which I 100% understand. There's no point, like, selling a game if people can't fucking play it, you know? Did I go the wrong way? How the hell do I get in there? Y'all, I might be stupid. I might be stupid. I completely missed this fucking tunnel here. So yeah, my headphones are like absolutely broken. They do not work anymore. So, if there's any audio bleed over, I'm very sorry. I was trying to fix it this morning so I could actually get Jujutsu Kaisen up, but No fucking dice on that one. What am I doing? I'm going to give my Sai a big hug. Like, I don't know. I'm just gonna hang out with Sai. We're gonna open our gifts in the morning. And then I'm gonna feel guilty for not getting Sai more things. You know, the standard, you know? Like you do. Dude, the lunar spongi draw aether from the ground, which is then dispersed into the air. At present, however, the ambient energy is not quite sufficient for Argos to manifest. Might you be willing to spare some of your own to help the spongoi alone? Man, why can't you use your fucking aether, bitch? Fucking... Like, Ishtola needs hers to see. Okay, Urianger is helping out. Thancred doesn't have any aether, because he's fucking crippled. Like, this bitch needs hers to see, and you can't give up just a little bit, Mr. Ancient fucking Watcher, man. Fucking... Doggo! Borzoi! Or whatever, I don't know. I think it's a Borzoi. Argos manifests in a flash. He seems glad to see you again. Is this my dog now? Most fascinating creation of Heidelins, would you not agree? Should the need arise, he's able to create reflections of himself on a whim. Though I assure you it was no reflection which accompanied you earlier to the brand. Now Argos was quite eager to be at your side then, as he is now it seems. I cannot recall when last he showed affinity for anyone. Indeed, I thought him more likely to shy away from you and your companions. And perhaps it was a sense of duty that compelled him to aid you before. It was more than a sense of duty. Can I have Doggo? Catgirl and Doggo friend? As for your companions... Multiple Doggo! I believe we are all ready. Now let's return outside so you may cross the chasm. Do I get to keep the doggo? Please tell me I get to keep the doggo. I want it. I want to pet him and hug him. Like, I love Philo. Philo is great. Philo is a really good chocobo. But she ain't a doggo. Now then there's this motherfucker with his Z-suit Gundam. The fucking lunar cactar are absolute fucking nightmare. I hate them. I fucking hate them so goddamn much. Why are there cactar on the moon and why do they look like that? That's a nightmare being. You know what? This thing deserves death. I'm gonna put it out of its fucking misery. God, it's so gangly. Why does it look like this? Why is the cactus so tall? God, even when it dies, it's creepy, dude. What the fuck? Your destination is a structure across the Cradle of Darkness. Climb onto Argos' back, and he'll take care of the rest. Once you arrive, it should not take long to find the ship's crew. This facility is designed to rouse them from their slumber in the event of Zodiark's destruction. Heed their counsel. Together you may guide this star and its people to a kinder fate. Where we part ways, but know that I shall ever be watching and praying for your success. They straight up fucking do. They look like SCPs, dude. Please tell me I can get this doggo. I will. Malefic aether yet permeates from the crater. Remnants of Zodiark, most like. Not entirely true. Basically, it's the end of the first arc. Hey Riku, can you ban people that post that shit? The spam bots? Can you ban that? Assuming you're still here. But, so basically it's the end of, like, the first arc kind of thing. Thank you! You'll get new characters in place in 6.1. You mean 7, you mean, but... So basically it's like the end of the first arc, so it's like in World of Warcraft that the story set up in Warcrafts 1 through 3 ended in Wrath of the Lich King. No matter how much the new Blizzard tries to insist, oh no, we've been working towards it, like, here, actually. It's actually... Shadowlands is the end of the Warcraft 3 story. Fuck off. Like, rather... Warcraft 3 story ended when Arthas died. No matter how much they fucking dig it up. That's fair. I mean, I'll point it out. I'll point it out when it pops up. Just... Hopefully they only do it once. So Legion was the end of Illidan's story, which was set up in Warcraft 3, but it wasn't the main story of Warcraft 3. Oh, sorry. It was the main story. I meant Frozen Throne. Sorry. Fuck. Wrath of the Lich King was the wrap-up of the story of Frozen Throne, and Legion was the wrap-up of the story of base vanilla Warcraft 3. That's what I mean. This Endwalker is very much the same. This is the wrap-up of the story that started in a Realm Reborn. So, the Realm Reborn, the Ascians, doing their shit. We've been slowly killing our way down the line of Ascians till there's, like, none left. And now, Endwalker is just wrapping it up, getting rid of Zodiark, dealing with the final days, and then, afterwards, we're gonna have a new arc, and it's probably not gonna be just drawn from whole cloth. It'll probably be drawn from, like, other stuff that's either set up in Endwalker and I haven't got to it yet, or stuff that was set up before that I've completely forgotten about. Let's head on inside and... Ah! Doggos! I mean, I hope not 7. Most intriguing. Means by which he conserveth energy, mayhap? I mean, I'd honestly... Like, I'm okay with, like, references to the other games, but I wouldn't want them to just redo another game's story in 14. Like, Stormblood had a lot of Final Fantasy VI references, and I am so fucking, like, fine with that, right? Because I love 6. But the story was itself distinct from 6, and while it had references and returning enemies, like, 6, by all means, really did not happen. It's implied to have happened elsewhere, because Kefka shows up, in, like, a side story, as like a recording, but he's not like, oh, it is I, Kefka, I'm here to fuck your anus, Warrior of Light. I'm like, no. Stay here where it's safe, okay, doggo? Please, doggo, be safe. If Argus is to remain with that, let's not keep him waiting over long. We must protect the doggo, the precious innocent baby boy. At the very least, I look like a protagonist now with this new healer outfit. Oh, I gotta speak with Thancred? Is this a door here that's gonna open? Okay, it does open. I got scared. I love the little wind-up gobble. Look at him. He just go. Trying to keep up with his little legs. Oh, fuck. This looks cool.
Our moonship pilot should be around here somewhere. Is that right?
Can't believe they just turned the fucking moon into a spaceship. Slanesh. Slanesh. Oh, fuck off. Fuck off. God damn it, Japan. Da 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 da. Why are they little Lalafell Vieira? What the fuck? Oh, this is a reference to fucking FF4, isn't it? These are the rabbit people you were talking about in FF4. Yep, fucking knew it. Imagine how weird this must be for a Vieira. Like, imagine if, like, a Vieira was here and they just saw these people that are like, what the fuck is with all the children?
Look lively, everyone!
Oh my god! They do not sound like that! No! No!
I know. This 1243rd inspection is a mite ahead of schedule, but it is of the utmost importance. For Zodiac, alas, is no more.
Fuck off. Oh my god, I love it.
As of now, our mighty moon has a new purpose. To bear the people of Etheris to safety.
So what happens when a Vieira and a Lalafell have a baby? No!
Our time has come, my friends.
Now we shall kill the tall folk! It's a little British, innit, mate? It's a little fucking British, innit, man?
Swifter than swift. There is much to do before our guests arrive.
They're already here, idiots.
I expect your workstations to be immaculate. And don't forget to relay our signal to Etheris. Questions? Yes? No? Maybe so? No? Then hop to it!
At the very least, we won't go hungry on the moon. Yeah, Iona's face, that's mine, just like, what the fuck?
She hath chosen. Their endearing forms intended to ease the passengers' hearts, perhaps.
Perhaps.
Like, I like how all of the scions are just like, what the fuck is that? You're seeing this shit, Philo? Fucking god, Jesus. Let's be honest, the real Philo would fucking eat them. That's asking in order to track them down. Come on, let's be about it. I mean, if she does, I'll be right fucking next to her, Mark. The Catgirls just fucking hunt these fucking rabbits for sport. The Loperites have appeared to their task where there's a how do you know what they're fucking called, Urianger? Urianger, what the how the fuck do you know what these things are? Okay, that guy has a doggo. Okay, so I do get a doggo eventually. Hey, yo, trade with me. I saw the fun that traders on Etheris were getting up to, and I thought to myself, hey, I could do that. So here I am, eagerly waiting your patronage and bicolor gemstones. Ooh. Oh, you don't sell any... You don't sell any ore? Cringe. Nope. I need so many more. I need so many if I want to fly on the moon. God damn it. But. That's just a fucking SNES or NES theme. What the fuck? I'm in charge of the construction maintenance of the atmospheric circulation system. Only the crispest. Hey, yo, girl, your oxygen must be crisp as fuck. God, I see that person craft. I need to get my crafting higher. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. I barely got. Man, why is leveling crafting so fucking hard? Leader, no. Sleeping way. My job is. Perhaps I better ask. What do you think of our clothing? I'll know I'm the mastermind behind its design. Are we fighting an enemy in here? Oh god, it's an NES theme, isn't it? God damn it. You know what would be, like, actually really funny? Because I'm assuming there's Chocobo in 4. If I mounted up on my Chocobo in here, if it just played the NES version of it, that would be funny. And I'd be super down. But how in the... How'd you get here? Who let you in? Why wasn't I told? Okay, well, you know I have to, right? Oh god, that's amazing. What's that supposed to be? You're humming. If what could even call it? It's atrociously off-key. Sound more like this. As leader of the Lopers, I can't allow some stereotypes of musicality to go undermarked, even if you are a guest. Being the magnanimous sort I am, I'll forgive you this once. Oh my god, my dude, I fucking love it. Oh well, looks like you beat us here. Your friends, I take it. Is this all of them? A group comprised entirely of children. What was the... What the fuck? Okay, this is the second time we've been referred to as children. How long do Amaretines live? What the fuck? This is a nursery after all. Perhaps we should build one. Or did we build one already? Like, Thancred is like fucking 700 years old. Thancred is an immortal being who has always existed and always will. So how is he a child? Like, okay. Like, okay, so Sagittarius, I feel like you know a little bit more about Final Fantasy than I do. I mean, that's also true. How fucking old is Thancred? Because I've actually gone back and I've checked every cutscene where his age is brought up, and I don't fucking get it. Amarontines were like 12 feet average, or child size compared. That's fair enough. Like, let's see. He was an adult when fucking Monago was around. He babysat Minfilia. Like, every time we run into an old person... Are you sure? Because every time we run into an old person, they seem to know Thancred, not like one would know a child. You know what I mean? Like, if you told me Thancred was like 97, I would not disbelieve you. We shouldn't be standing around gawping. I must take you to meet the others. You can run along back towards the entrance and find a path that leads to the central platform on the upper floor. There's no wrong way to reach it, but in this large glowing ball in the center, you should find yourselves lost. I should gather the others and meet you there. Ah, fair enough. Fair enough. Well, here's hoping I can live up to her example. I want to ride my chocobo. So this is a really cool, like, little... This is like a really cool little zone now. Like, I love that it's very clearly inspired by the Amaranthine art style, like from Shadowbringers, but it's just ever so slightly different, you know? Like, it's just a little bit different to show that it wasn't built by the Amaranthines, it was built by Heidelin. Or people, maybe a different subsection of Amaranthines, I guess? Nope, well, I do play Gunbreaker, but not as my main. I play Sage. I play Sage as my main job right now. I used to play Astrologian. And then, like, I didn't really like the Astrologian changes all that much, so I decided to switch to Sage as, like, my main for this expansion. I'll probably wind up loading, like, leveling all of them, if I'm gonna be honest. Yep. I've always found myself drawn to healing in this game. Like, I've tried being a tank main, I've tried being a DPS main, but, like, man, I just love healing so much.
My name is Livingway, and we are the Lotharics, created for the express purpose of commanding this ship and bearing the people of Aetheris to a brave new world.
Wait, so Heidelin's backup plan. Yeah, Reaper is fun. I have played a little bit of Reaper. I played it in the first stream I did. It's really fun, but as much as I enjoy it, like, there's just something about being able to hold the entirety of a group's life or death in the palm of my hand that is just really, really fun, you know what I mean? But, so, Heidelin's backup plan was just load everyone onto the moon and fuck off. Why did we even bother keeping the planet? Why did we even bother keeping the planet if that was, like, a possibility we could do? Like... Because, I mean, like, way back, like, before, like, all the major city-states had been made. Before, like, all the major city-states had been made, like, surely it'd be easier to just gather everyone, put them on the moon, and fuck off, right?
More specifically, I am the one whom she charged with the execution of her most...
Oh my god, she's so smug, I love her!
I'm her right paw. Livingway's the name. Map reader and navigator of the heavens.
She's so smug, I love her. I love her so goddamn much.
Pleasure to meet you all. But I'm still trying to make sense of this.
Confusion and bewilderment are completely understandable. Fear not. I shall walk you through it. The people of Aetheris, through no fault of your own, I'm sure, set in motion a series of events that, unfortunately, culminated in Zodiac's obliteration.
Yeah, we had nothing to do with it, 100%.
Crisis. Your parents sent you little ones on ahead while they began the necessary preparations.
Oh my god! I like how no one's correcting them because we're just used to being referred to as children by ancients.
Very well. I shall elaborate further.
It does kind of show that the Amaranthines really love their children, at the very least. Like, the fact that that's, you know, it doesn't seem normal. Like, it doesn't seem out of the ordinary.
We have Aetheris, your home, and the moon, where we are now.
Like, you know, like, it's like there's very much concern, you know? Just like, oh no, these children, we gotta protect these children, you know? I really like it.
Without Zodiac around to keep things lively, so to speak, the celestial currents of the stars...
Oh, yeah, man, fuck this Fandaniel and his goddamn Thanatos gambit. Some bullshit. Very sad, that. Yeah, fine, Jesus.
So too hath the Watcher claimed. By thine unperturbed countenance, I gather this eventuality was anticipated.
The doom and gloom. Oh yes, quite expected.
Well, I mean, I don't know what a Batman Gambit explicitly is, but a Thanatos Gambit is basically a plan where even if you get fucking murdered, which Daniel did, you still win. You know, basically you arrange for it, so even if you die, events will be set in motion by your death that will cause you to still win.
The most earnest wishes or prayers will not stop it from rotting to the core. So sadly, there's nothing to be done but to abandon said carrot, Atheris, in case the metaphor is lost on you, to its grisly fate.
She's so smug. I want to just pick her up and ruffle her ears.
Serve as the vessel to deliver us to a new home.
Just so! We will gather up as many people, supplies, and resources as our stores will hold.
So we're not just, like, abandoning Eorzea, right? They're not gonna just leave Eorzea after all this time, right? They're not a realm reborning us again, right?
And then, once everyone is aboard, it's off to another star. Easier said than done, admittedly, for one does not simply hop from star to star on a whim, which is precisely why we've spent countless years constructing the most propulsive of propulsion systems. We ought to make it to our destination in 2 shakes of a rabbit's tail.
Like, I mean, clearly we're gonna save Eorzea, right? They're not gonna realm reborn us again, right?
I dare say it is beyond anything we have ever seen.
No need to shower us with praise. All we've done is faithfully carry out the instructions left to us by Heidelin back in the old days, when she was still just Venar. She was dedicated to the service of the
Venar?
world at its
Where have we heard that name before? We've heard that name in Amarot, right?
And the Watcher, the real one, not the simulacrum you met, was one of her fellow
Oh,
researchers.
no.
We and this wondrous vessel masquerading as a moon are products of their knowledge and know-how.
There's certainly more to you all than meets the eye. Might I ask where exactly you intend to take us?
We identified a few promising candidates for resettlement some time ago, but we cannot guarantee
But that was one of the Akiri in FF12. Yeah, but in Shadowbringers, I swear we heard of an Amaratine called Venat. I think we talked to them at one point, right? I don't know. It's been a while.
Moreover, the ship can only travel in short bursts. We intend to go down our list, hopping from star to star, until we find one suitable for resettlement. No need to worry, though. The vessel is being refurbished with accommodation for an extended stay as we speak. While we did have to rely upon outside help to determine what amenities were essential, I dare say we have risen to the challenge.
Help? From who?
I swear to God, if fucking Xenos just pops up. I swear to God.
From you and yours! Who else? Each time we woke to perform regularly scheduled maintenance, we were greeted by the resources you sent us. What better way to learn
The
about
fucking Charlians, motherfuckers!
Ah, but you're still adorable little children. Perhaps your elders were responsible for the deliveries.
The fucking Charlians. This is what Labyrinthos was for. Oh my God.
I'm not sure what led you to conclude otherwise, but I can assure you that we are all grown men and women, and I very much doubt my elders know this place exists, much less how to send you so much as a starlight missive.
What? Then who in blazes let you on my moon?
Just started explaining, and she's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yourself led you here. You don't say. Well, that's really not children. Then why are you so small and stunted? Like
They're
little
Facebook
baby
employees. Oh no.
Well, Amarotines were a great deal taller, in the present day, persons of such prodigious size are exceedingly rare.
So, you're saying everyone's not like the Watcher? Oh, confound it all! Someone could have at least scribbled a note about your profound miniaturization.
Oh my god, they gotta resize the entire spaceship now.
That tome in thy possession.
Oh, this? One of the first books sent to us. A compendium of the people of Aetheris, with a few...
And even Rogadin are fucking tiny compared to ancients.
The sum total of our knowledge of your kind is contained in these pages. I thought it was abridged and made small for our benefit, but this isn't a regular-sized book, is it?
Well, it would seem that they are woefully unprepared for their job.
Building way, can you hear me? Yes, we're all very busy. Change of plans. I need you to rebuild the domiciles at 1/3 the scale. All of them. Yes, all of them, and but me no buts. See to it with all speed.
Oh my god, my dude, I am gonna lose my absolute fucking shit.
Yes, yes, in due time. But first, I'd like to hear more about you, if it's all the same.
So,
I'd rather not
like,
say
it's clear that, like, Labyrinthos, like, right, like, the Sharlians are the ones sending all this shit up to the moon, right? Like, because why else would they have Labyrinthos? Why else would they be doing all this shifting of shit? And why else would they have a curse placed on the members of the forum so that they can't even remember what their, like, secret, like, task is? Unless all 100 of them are in the same room. Only thing that makes sense. Hell yeah! Purple carrot juice. Purple. I hate how you have to specify purple carrots, because, like, orange carrots are actually fairly recent. When we long for the final days upon us in terrible grandeur, and it's better we prepared to receive our passengers to be. Hi, Circa. It's everything I should. Best ways borrow. We've assembled everything we were over. I guess the best way forward. We create a myriad of amenities to understand the essential for day-to-day living, and wish to hear your opinions on them. Worked up an appetite, so we started with the food stuff. Me in the Carrotorium. Oh my god. There's no want for enthusiasm. The notion of Aetheris run to its core being a matter of course is rather concerning, though. Nevertheless, let's take opportunity to learn more about the Locrits and this vessel. I mean, I feel like this is just something that the Sharlians just have happen every single, like let's say, like, every, 100, 200, maybe 300 years. The Sharlians just have a thing where it's like, oh man, we gotta move everything from Labyrinthos to the moon. And usually we don't have people poking around, like us, so it just kind of goes unnoticed. And because of the curse placed on the forum places on themselves, like, it just kind of gets forgotten over time. But because we, in our inability to keep to our fucking selves, like, you know, like, in our inability to keep to our fucking selves, we found out about it, we've caused a problem. Story of the menacing one? Yeah, sure, why not? Waiting for the music. Oh, hang on. Oh my god, it's fucking SNES shit! I can't really hear it because Sage is just so loud. Transporting ridiculous amounts of units on a large ship take more land sounds Garlian. I mean... Okay. Let's be honest here. The Garleans their Garlean Empire was founded by Emmett Selk, who himself is an unsundered Ascian, which makes him basically an ancient. Right? So he probably just did what he already knew, right? Some of the ones I haven't played. Ah, you mean most of them except for 6, 7, and fucking 15? Yeah, it's most likely from 4, seeing as the rabbits are as well. Yeah, Garleans are the underdogs, but remember, they were founded by Emmett Selk pretending to be a Garlean. So a lot of their early doctrine was probably made by him. Honestly, if it was on Switch, I would very much appreciate it, because I would love to be able to, like, Final Fantasy games aren't 14. I fall off them a lot, because as much as I love 6 has issues. Like, 6 really does have some really fucky-wucky issues with it, right? Like, as much as I love it, it really falls off in the second half. If I had it on Switch and I could play it portably, I'd probably get through it I'd probably get through it a lot more consistently, just because it's like, okay, well, I've got to go on the bus. I'll bring my Switch, I'll play 6. I've got to take a massive fucking fat shit. I'll play 6, you know? I mean, also, they couldn't really call them Garland because they'd already called Sid Garland as well. So I don't know how that comes out, because his name is Sid Nan Garland. So that's a thing. Titan. It's a fucking pixel game. And also, the Switch isn't as graphically unpowerful as you... Yeah. Garland will knock you all down. Like, the Switch isn't as weak as people seem to think it is. The only problem is that Switch goes for a lot more of a cartoony art style in a lot of the games. Like, a lot of Switch games are a lot more cartoony in appearance. Yeah, it was. Garland was pretty good at it. So, like Breath of the Wild is absolutely fucking beautiful. For some reason, a lot of people, when they put games on Switch, they just don't optimize, or they'll only optimize for docked mode. And as a result, the game just looks worse. Yeah, like, so long as the game plays good, I don't really mind the graphics. The game could look like a PS1 game for all I fucking care. But, yeah. As long as the game isn't, like, absolutely disgusting to look at, I don't really mind. And a lot can be done by just having a good art style. The only downside of leveling as a healer is the fact that your damage output versus opponents is a little lower. Like, I could probably be killing shit a lot faster as a Reaper, but... Man, I just love healing. I just love healing so much. Welcome to the Caratorium. Here we create prototypes of various sundries acquired by our soon-to-be passengers. Will I introduce our head of food stuff production? Cooking Way. Pleasure to meet you all. Our work has involved no small amount of trial and error, but many, many cycles of painstaking labor. I dare say we've created the finest cuisine our guests could ask for. I've asked about all the essential nutrients for a healthy, balanced diet from the reference materials we've received. Practically worn the words from those invaluable pages. Now, naturally, we've also considered our growth and production. We will not want for ingredients. I must insist you try some. We have fresh stock recently prepared on account of, well, we just woke up, and we're all quite famished. I mean, I've heard the new White Mage is actually really, really fun, so I can't wait to try that, but it'll probably be the last one I try. Follow along the platforms here, and you'll find a storage unit full to bursting with delectable delights. I hope you're stuffed anything you like. Magic Switch ported this game with Super Mario RPG themed content. Ooh. Ooh, that'd be fun. I don't know if you could do an MMO on Switch is the problem, you know? Because Nintendo's like network architecture is fucking shit. It's why they can only get away with charging $20 for it. When they tried to raise the price, everyone got pissy. Like, and rightfully so. Like, man, I am never going above the $20 fucking for Nintendo Online. Fuck the Genesis. Fuck the Nintendo 64. You open the storage unit and find rainbow-colored assortment of carrots. The ominous crimson carrot. Soft texture and redolent aroma, this crimson creation belie its staggering weight. Because of length and girth, only compound the mystery. Leaving perplexed is the nature of this carrot. You're certain you wish to eat this carrot? I feel like my dungeon master is asking me if I want to fucking punch the mind flayer in the balls. A second thought, you would like to simply take an obscenely large carrot for now. Do this Is it prudent to ask Cookie Way whether it's safe to eat first? Boo, Iona's a coward, confirmed. Iona's a fucking coward, absolutely confirmed. Oh. Fucking, I've got Asuna. Oh god. Oh, but this reminds me of a fucking comic I saw about a guy who mains White Mage in Dark Knight. And, like, there's, like, an entire comic of him, like, leveling Alchemist and Culinarian. And basically, in order to decide what goes into the food and what goes into potions and poisons, he just starts eating everything he can fucking find. And Alice just kind of grabs him by the fucking hood and just goes, "Stop eating poison, you fucking idiot! Stop it!" And he's like, "I've got Asuna. That doesn't make it better." And, like, I just love that comic so fucking much. Even Vieira likely to swoon at the sight of so grand a carrot. That, or be offended by all those who would assume that they would. Ah, yes, a fine choice. One of my personal favorites, actually. Please dig in, I'm eager to hear what you think. Oh, God. With great trepidation, you take a bite out of the carrot. The carrot is oddly tender. As you begin to chew, a rich aroma fills your nostrils. Newfound vigor begins swelling within you. The rumbling of your stomach, however, suggests it may be indigestion. Unlike anything you ever tasted, yes? The iron carrot can be a great difficult to digest, but the boost to endurance it promises makes it a perfect meal for a day of heavy lifting. We have plenty of other varieties, too. Bleeding carrots to improve blood flow, dream carrots to help with sleep. As you see, we have a carrot for every occasion. You can't feed an entire society on carrots, Jesus! But what if I don't like carrots? I'm an obligate carnivore, you ass! You don't like carrots? Oh, you must mean you don't like them served in this fashion. I am an obligate carnivore! I think you had a wide assortment of carrots to choose from and not else. The orange one makes you feel absolute bliss. Oh my god. Mass, what exactly did these collaborators share with you about cuisine on Aetheris? Surely you're aware we have an abundance of dishes and foods you could emulate. Of course yeah, but it's only quite recently we established contact. Even holding a conversation was a struggle at first. Imagine our surprise when we sent a mountain of books and documents with no clear instructions. The sheer amount of information is overwhelming. If it wasn't for that encyclopedia I found, we would have been at a loss where to begin. So we decided rather than divide our resources for a variety of middling and potentially unsatisfying meals, it'd be more efficient to devote our efforts to a production of a single, perfect food. All well and good, but man cannot live on raw carrots alone. You considered cooking them? You mean steaming, boiling, roasting, or the like? Suppose we could prepare the carrots in other ways. But our primary concern was efficiency. What's more efficient than sinking your teeth into a carrot fresh from production? Rather strange approach to take for one named Cooking Way, isn't it? Well, technically speaking, Cooking Way isn't my given name. When first created, we were all named in the old tongue. You know, otherwise impenetrable parlance the Watcher speaks. After we received a great tome of words, a dictionary that is, from our collaborators, we learned your language. Adverbs, gerunds, present continuous verb conjugations, just the basics. Oh my god, this is fucking silly. I love it. We found the terms related to our given task and used them to form new names. Aren't they helpful? Hi, Dragon. No, not really, but it does explain a good deal. Wherefore didst thy kind deem such a change necessary? When the rest of your people arrive, we want to be certain they understand immediately what each of us does. You'll never be able to pronounce our original names anyway. I see. God, they all fucking speak Ween Woon. God damn it. I want to hear these little fuckers speaking Ween Woon. I hope our critiques, such as they are, will be helpful to you. Though if you should decide to preserve flora and fauna from Aetheris as well, you should be able to offer the passengers a more balanced diet. Until such a day, when I pray it comes sooner than later, it would appear there is naught but carrots on the menu. I really like Ishtola's boots. I am so tempted to just fucking buy the fucking Mog Station outfits just for the fucking boots. God damn it. Istola and Ryan's boots are just so fucking nice. I think I've had our fill of carrots for now. Let's move on to other necessities. Our clothing production jars are pressed this way. Did that with Ryan's boots. I am so tempted. I am so fucking tempted. Oh god, imagine they just serve Archon loaf. God, no. I haven't really gotten into 14. Do I prefer this over MLM? Yes, I do. I very much do. Hang on, I'm gonna move my quest log so that the chat on screen can actually be seen. Can I move this down here? There we go. Yeah, I very much appreciate 14 a lot more. Because 14 has a lot of the story stuff that I like. A lot of MMOs kind of beef their fucking story. World of Warcraft used to have a story I really liked, but then they started sidelining the player character in exchange for their own characters. Which I understand, they're trying to tell a story, and, like, if we just have, like, a character, you know, a blank self-insert, then, hey, you know, that's a problem. But at the same time, fucking Final Fantasy manages it. Yeah, 14, I really like. I really, really like. It does everything I like in an MMO. The crafting system I like quite a bit as well. It's a lot better than WoW, which just kind of set it and forget it, and just kind of, like, you know, don't really engage. At the same time, I wish it was a little easier to level, though. Like, I need to level my crafting things, right? I also need to level my gathering. But it is so fucking expensive to level crafting efficiently. It is so goddamn expensive, and I just wish it was just, they would just cut down on the XP requirement just a little bit. Oh yeah, Sylvanas got fucking butchered, dude. They put out like some new shit for her in 9.2 and it is so fucking bad. Your chosen employ traditional methods with task creation magics. Hydaelyn, her infinite wisdom, blesses with a self-same affinity for magic. Her people possessed. We have amazing talents, of course, and I know you're dying to hear about them, but we'll regale you with the details another time. Have I unlocked? Yes, I have. But the problem is that a lot of my craftings are very low, so I don't know when you unlock Ishgard Restoration. Yeah. Exactly, Dragon. Like, World of Warcraft used to be, you are an adventurer. You're on a fight, and you get swept up in something that is way over your head. You wind up fighting the biggest, strongest guys in the land and somehow scraping by with the help of people who are more powerful than you. Eventually, we became as powerful as those people, and once that genie was let out of the bottle, Blizzard has gone out of their way to strip power and strip agency from us. The Paladin, actually, no, I'm not going to say the Paladin because I didn't main Paladin. The Monk, for example, right? The Monk is the Grand Master of the Order of the Broken Temple, the leader of all monks in Azeroth. They have the power of Yulon, they have the power of the First Emperor, and they have the power of the fucking the Wind Elemental, the Thunder King, whatever the fuck his name is. All of that power gets stripped from you, and you lose items that are basically required for the progression of the Pandaren species, and you are relegated to a nobody again, and everyone goes over your head at all times. Same with the Shaman. You are the head of the Earthen Ring. You are in charge of the elemental balance of Azeroth. You're in charge of making sure volcanoes don't just fucking kill us all. And they take all of that agency from you just so fucking... Like, they don't even show you in cutscenes anymore, dude. They don't even show your fucking player in cutscenes anymore in World of Warcraft. And if they do, you're off in the corner fucking masturbating. Like, it's an embarrassment. In the end, we discovered crystallized aether was a wonderful catalyst that provided us with the extra V's that we needed. How resourceful. Sweet sound of recognition. We also be impressed to hear that we've read all your habit of changing attire to match your chosen profession. For the sake of efficiency, I presume? This has been taken into account for our designs. But why take my word for it when you can simply try on the clothes? Make yourselves known to the workers, and they will see to the rest. New sage outfit? And that's totally fair. I'm not sure I like this very much. Definitely doesn't match the rest of my gear, I'll tell you that much. I'll save it for when I'm somewhere I can glamour. Like, original World of Warcraft was very similar to this, like, it just wasn't as cinematic, you know? You're an adventurer, you were doing your best to make ends meet, you were, you know, serving the Alliance or Horde as, like, a mercenary kind of thing. And then they fucked it up. They gave you too much power and then didn't really know what to do. They wanted to put the genie back in the bottle, but that's not how that works. One of the visitors from the Theris. Goodness me, Mathingway wasn't kidding. You really are smaller than the Watcher. Riku, can you get that guy? Experience can fully capitalize on 14 if they suddenly announce a call of Wizards of the Coast for some tabletop. I mean, there's already a homebrew 14 thing. That is actually pretty good, but it is homebrew. This first one, what the fuck? It's simply yet functional, fashionable, and refined as ensemble. I'd say that Iona would want to be fashionable. Fashionable, right. This will only take a moment. The Russian guy, the Russian... this is hardly fashionable, motherfucker. There we are, all finished. Perfect fit if I do say so myself. Actually, I kind of like the dress bit there. I gotta be honest, I don't know anything of fashion, let alone fashion on Aetheris. But I'll wager no one down there has ever worn anything like this fine ensemble. Perhaps you'll start a new trend. Do you not see them, like, right above? I don't have the ability to... I have to tab... I have to tab back over. I got him. I got him. Look at that, speechless, and I thought you may not like it. You mind to try something else when I speak to my fellow artisans? I'm sure they'd be happy to oblige. You must continue wearing these garments to progress. You will change back to your normal garments if you move too far away. Look for your map for garment changes area of effect. Look at the rest of the load to restore or prolong the garment change. Oh god, oh fuck. Well, the thing with 14 is they let you kill gods and then they went with it. Having a super-powered main character in an MMO is not impossible. It is more difficult. Because it means that you've got, like, you kind of need to, like, raise the ceiling, like, fairly fucking high in order to make it feel like the player is you know, engaging in things, you know, and doing stuff. But 14 does it relatively well because, like, for example, when you kill Ifrit, right? It's implied that that Ifrit is a weaker Ifrit because of, like, the routine summonings. Basically, he's not getting charged up enough, so he's weaker, right? That's the implication. And then once you're on the Titan and all that, it's like, oh, these guys are stronger. You, looking for something with a little more flair. I think I handle that, let's see. Yeah. Like, you can have a very powerful main character. There is nothing wrong with that. The problem is that you can't be afraid of it. Yeah, exactly, Dragon. You can't be afraid of your player being canonically super powerful. It just needs to be... It needs to be, like, an intelligent amount, you know what I mean? Like... Fucking... We kill Ifrit. We can kill gods. No problem. It is totally fine. And then... But then we've got, like... The Garleans, who can, like, absorb gods and basically build them together, and it's like, well, shit, now you're fighting 3 gods at once. Try it, fuck-ass. And a lot of the drama becomes, like, interpersonal stuff. And honestly, I prefer interpersonal drama than end-of-the-world drama. And I think that's honestly the... That's honestly the issue with World of Warcraft. They focus way too much on world ending. What the fuck? A lot of 14's drama is interpersonal, which is good. Because you can have, like, oh, the world is gonna end, all you fucking want, but if I don't care about the people in the world, then it's useless. It becomes basically just a job, right? 14, it's like, oh, the world's gonna end, but you know what? Like, me, and I would imagine Iona as well, probably sees that as like, okay, well, I could go do that. But the real care is, are my friends okay? That'd be a bitch and have to balance history, so I'm glad they didn't do that, but, so, yeah, but they do world-ending drama very good as well, but it's because of the interpersonal drama that the world-ending drama works, right? So, for example, Zodiark being a problem, right? Zodiark being a problem, right? That's the setup here. It's like, oh man, Zodiark's a thing, they're gonna free Zodiark, oh god, oh fuck. But in my head, the entire time, I'm like, I've killed gods. I don't mind. I'll go kill him again. I don't... Whatever, right? Little did I know Zodiark was going to fucking blow up the world, right? Like, blow up the world anyway. But there is an interpersonal drama moment before that unfortunately I didn't get on stream, but is really cool. So Xenos... So you guys remember how Xenos can switch bodies? There's a moment where Xenos body snatches you, and he steals your body, and he puts you in the body of a Garlean soldier, and you really nail home how much weaker the average person is compared to the Warrior of Light. right? So you have to, and Xeno, in your body, goes, I'm going to go kill your friends now. So your goal is, get back to the camp from Xenos' palace, and warn your friends before Xenos, wearing your face, murders them all. And it is so fucking tense, and it is so fucking good. And the cutscene where your character, bloodied, beaten, and about to die in a foreign body, sees Xenos about to fucking murder Y'shtola and Thancred, and you just have this moment where your character just throws their fucking sword at Xenos and just stops him. Just a moment. Like, just a moment before he does it. And you have 3 options to say, right? You can warn Y'shtola and Thancred, you can say, the fight is with me, basically, or you can say, don't get away from them, you bastard! And of course, I picked the third one because it's such an emotionally fucking charged moment. It's so fucking good. I do not give a fuck about Zodiark. I will murder Zodiark and he will go in the garbage. I don't give a shit. That was my opinion the entire time, right? But the moment Xenos was like, oh, I'm gonna kill your friends, I was so fucking upset. I was so angry. And I was like, no, I gotta do that. I was playing the game at fucking 4 a.m. trying to get through that section because I kept getting stuck. But I kept going because I wanted to make sure my friends were okay. I wanted to fucking make sure my friends were okay. That is how fucking in with this game I am. Because I am a stupid fucking bitch. Anyway, it's a spare concept Rose made using a different fabric. I think it looks rather fetching. I was worried how the concept would turn out when you put it to the proof, but it looks stunning on you. Why don't you go show Living Way? I'm sure she's eager to see what we've come up with. Just keep wearing these garments, do I have to? Yeah, oh yeah, also, yeah, like when you... Yeah, you find a suit of Magitech armor partway through, and you can only use it for a little bit, and it just you go from, like, barely struggling against one enemy to taking out, like, 30 enemies in one shot. It's really good. Honestly, I kind of like Xenos' development as a character. In Stormblood, he feels like he's got a lot of ennui. Like, he's looking for something to basically, you know, bring him back and get him engaged. Like, he's suffering from depression, almost. And then he fights you. You basically fucking murder him to death, almost. And all of a sudden, he has a reason to live. Unfortunately, that reason to live is getting killed by you again. Because, like, fighting you basically rouses him from his depression and gives him such a giant fucking boner. All of this, everything that's going on is because Xenos wants to fight fuck you. And honestly, I really enjoy that as an arc. I really, really like that. Yeah. But, so the Q... What are the classes, like, flavor-wise? When you start off, you only have access to, like, some basic ones. So you have Paladin, Warrior, White Mage, Black Mage, Monk, Ninja. Oh, wait, no, you don't get Ninja until a little bit later, but Ninja is something you can get fairly easily. Dragoon, and Bard. Those are the classes starting off, but once you start getting higher levels, you unlock Ninja, you unlock Red Mage, you unlock Dark Knight. I forgot Dragoon, sorry. Like, so there are a lot of classes. There are a lot of classes, and all of them offer something. Honestly, I'm really liking the new Summoner. They changed Summoner recently, so it's a really, really good class. Oh my fucking god! They changed Summoner recently, and it is really, really good. It used to be Summoner was, like, the worst fucking thing, but it's actually really good now. And they start as an Arcanist. The fun thing about Summoner, however, is if you like casters, but you maybe want to try healing, Summoner has a mirror class called Scholar, which is just Summoner but a healer. And every level you get in Summoner, you also get a level in Scholar as well. So for people that are brand new to the game and feel like they might want to try healing but they're not sure, I would say start as an Arcanist, just because then you can get Summoner and Scholar, and you can kind of feel out whether you want to heal or whether you want to DPS. Unfortunately, there's no similar class for tanking, but tanking is fucking brain dead, so eh. Yeah, Scholar and Summoner are the only classes Stairs level. Exactly, that's what I said. That's what I said. They insisted we sample all their concepts ere we returned. Yeah. Well, actually, yeah, so, okay, there's 2 real caster classes that you might want to try. So, if you're like, no, I'm never gonna heal, I'm never gonna be a healer, I'll deal with the long queue times, whatever, right? Then play Black Mage, or Thaumaturge, which then turns into Black Mage. And that is your vanilla, like, basic mage character. Like, they stand in the back with a staff, they cast fireballs, da-da-da. But if you want to be able to summon deities, and basically have, like, a slightly different mage aesthetic, go Arcanist. But then you also get to try out healing via Scholar. Yeah. Black Mage is for, like, raw DPS, but they also, like, lack in utility. Like, the utility they bring is their DPS, versus Summoner, which they have a lot more utility, and they also have the ability to heal, so if you feel like trying that out, you can. Eventually, you can unlock Red Mage, which is basically just Black Mage, but, like, the damage is scaled way down in favor of a lot more utility and a lot more fluidity. I think that's... And I think that's all the casters, actually. I believe so. Like, Blue Mage doesn't really count. So I just... ellipses for everyone. I think it's time we return these clothes. Yeah. Yeah, once you hit level 60, it's Megumin, but I'm gonna be honest, I prefer, out of all the casters, especially now, because I've tried them all since the Endwalker changes, I prefer Summoner way fucking more. Like, the change to Summoner is absolutely fucking great. The Watcher taught us that in his time, everyone wore the same robes. To do so otherwise is against social etiquette. But we thought we could appeal to modern taste by tailoring the robes to specific professions, but... You shouldn't be so hard on yourself. Should we resort to evacuating the people of Etheris, they will most likely have need of your attire. It is clear you spared no effort in addressing our needs, but you must understand we are not quite so homogeneous. Yeah, basically. Speaking for myself, I will wear what I wear now better suits my taste, even if it's of inferior make. But there are others whose choices may be influenced by traditions or personal experience. Rather than make assumptions for the whole, you must consider the individual and their potential preferences. Fear we've underestimated the complexity and diversity of your people. If we've memorized every tome we've received, I doubt we'd have fared much better. Yeah. You know what? I'll show off Phoenix for a minute, because I've got it at level 80, so I don't think I'll die too badly here, right? There's some who might agree, people who prefer to keep others at arm's length, even if they know they shouldn't. One such former fool, I'd like to ask you a question. Trying to evacuate escape the final days, did it account for the reflections of the source as well? Oh no, those fuckers are dead. We are born of Heidelin's love for Aetheris, and the salvation of the people of that star, and that star alone, and he has ever been our aim. Surely it's better to devote ourselves to saving one world than divide our efforts across 14 and risk failing them all. Yeah, play on Primal. Primal is where I'm at. Oh god, the economy on Ultros makes me fucking cry. Reaper doesn't have a base class, actually. A lot of the, added jobs don't have base classes. They just start at that because they start at higher levels. So, like, you unlock your job at 30, and all of the added classes, except for Ninja, they all start above 30, so they don't have a base class. Yeah, basically. But you need to be level 70 in order to you need to have one job at level 70 to unlock Reaper. That is the caveat. Yeah. And I think that's just because Rogue starts at level 1. Job at 30 is out like crafting or something. So there's two things. There's classes, which are like the base ones, like that you start at level 1. So Conjurer, Conjurer, Thaumaturge, Warrior, Marauder, Gladiator, shit like that. And those are like kind of like the tutorial kind of thing, where they give you a very limited pool of abilities, and it basically is designed around teaching you how to play for the higher level jobs. Once you get to level 30, the game is like, okay, we've taught you just about everything that you should know by this point. Here is the job that goes with that class. So if you were leveling a Gladiator, you would get the Paladin job. If you were leveling a Thaumaturge, you would get the Black Mage job. If you're learning Conjurer, you would get the White Mage job. And basically the jobs are just expanded versions of that. I guess the added jobs, so like Samurai, Red Mage, shit like that, they kind of assume that you kind of know how to play the game. So there's not really a tutorial for them as much. It's more like, okay, you know how to play a caster? Okay, here's Red Mage. Main difference between a regular pure caster and a Red Mage is the Red Mage has to spend its mana on melee attacks. I mean, you're more than welcome to. Is that something I wish to speak to you about? Let's be off then, shall we? Yeah, it works really well. Like, I've been playing with Mystic, kind of playing with her, and she's been just trying out, like, all these different fucking classes. And she really, I think she understands a majority of them based entirely off of, like, the subtle, tutorial of them. But if you want to see... Hang on, so let's... I'm missing my shoes. There we go. So this is Red Mage. I'm hoping I don't just get fucking murdered, so I'm just gonna summon Philo to tank for me a little bit. 4 level difference shouldn't be that bad, so... So Red Mage uses a Rapier and a Spell Focus, so they cast spells. And every second spell you cast is instant. And you want to like get your red magic your white magic and your black magic up to level 280. No. I don't know what these are here for. I don't know, like, they've changed something for Red Mage, I don't know. Let me get up to 40 mana, and that way I can show you the second half of the rotation. Yeah, so Red Mage is kind of like a utility caster. Then, if I can get into combat again, I can show you the second half. Yeah, like, A Realm Reborn is arguably the weakest story out of all of them, but I think that's mostly because of the fact that they were actively trying to fucking rebuild the game, you know? Like, they didn't really have time to really fuck around with, like, the story stuff just because... The game's kind of like, okay, and then you zoom in, you strike with your rapier. And I fucked up my combo, didn't I? Yeah. And then you jump away, and then you do Verholy. Then you do fucking whatever the fuck that one was. I fucked up the rotation there a little bit, but it's supposed to look a little better than that. And then you've got Summoner, where they summon... So I've actually got a quest that changes my primals for carbuncles, because I'm a dumbass baby. Time mages are not a thing. People are wanting them, though. So we might get them next expansion, maybe? I would hope. Because it has been a while since we got a new caster. Like, the last new caster we got was... Red Mage, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, last new caster we got was Red Mage. And Blue Mage isn't a real job, so... So, like, last expansion we got Dancer and Gunbreaker. This expansion we got Sage and Reaper. Expansion before that we got Samurai. Oh, Bubble, what do you mean, Bubble? Hello. On your way home? Blue Mage isn't a real job. Blue Mage is like fucking being a fucking Instagram influencer. But like a really shitty one that doesn't actually have any pull. So, So Summoner. You just summon Bahamut. As you can see, Red Mage's damage output is a little lower. Like, Red Mage is very much called a utility class more than anything. You don't bring a Red Mage to a raid for damage, you bring them for the utility, because if a Red Mage is resurrecting dead players, the healer doesn't need to waste mana on it. So if you play a Red Mage, you're gonna be resurrecting people. That is your job. If you're playing a Summoner or a Black Mage, you're going to be doing damage. I would show you Black Mage, but I don't know how to play Black Mage. It make my brain hurt. I got Black Mage to 80, and then like, fucking, I immediately stopped playing it because I didn't like how it felt to cycle between fire and ice. I just could not wrap my head around it. Because, like, the timings would just get off, so it's like... Because, like, with Black Mage, the meme about Black Mages is that they don't move, they put down their ley lines, and then they stand there for the entire fight. Are they standing in an AoE? Well, healers adjust. And that's because every time a Black Mage moves, that's a second they could fall out of their fire or ice cycle. So as a result, Black Mages need to master slide casting, which is basically getting a cast to about half a second before it fully casts, and then moving. Which will still cast the spell instead of interrupting it. And it is, it is not great. I do not like it very much. I'm very much not a fan of it. But I know people that are, and that's all fine for them. I will continue playing Summoner as my caster, thank you very much. And but yeah, those are the main caster classes. I'm hoping they add more. Sagittarius, you're missing the part where the fire was so big, it burned away everyone's memories of the fucking first game. Like, even the NPCs barely fucking remember the fucking first game, barring, like, things that they were directly involved with, or the broad strokes. Which is fucking hilarious. They don't even remember the player characters. If you come in with a character that was imported from the first version of the game, they don't remember you, but you get the occasional kind of thing of like, man, you look kind of familiar, that's weird. Okay, you haven't visited the domiciles. Once you see them, go understand how wonderful the moon truly is, I'm sure of it. We'll be waiting for you by the teleporter near the entrance, and the name's Growing Way, by the way. See you soon. Yes, I know that's a quirk of the rejoining, but I just find it really funny. I really like my healer outfit, though. Like actually. Like, I got this coat from Baja. And I will admit, I did look on some glamour sites for inspiration. I do want to change these gloves out, though. The only reason I've got these gloves is because if I'm not wearing them, I've got these weird puffy sleeves, and I'm not really a big fan of them. If anyone knows of any better gloves that hide the puffy sleeves, I would appreciate knowing. Maybe something, either something white or something that matches the brown of the back of the coat, maybe? Oh yeah, no, fucking like the ending cinematic for the first version of Final Fantasy XIV was absolutely fucking amazing. I love it. Yeah. I mean, it's a very Japanese thing, you know? Like, as much shit as I will give the Japanese for their horrendous fucking working practices, and, like, the really weird cultural stigmas they have about anybody who is neurodivergent or just doesn't match the norm, I will give them massive props for being able to understand when they fucked up, and being able to accept it. No American company that has fucked up an MMO has come forth and been like, hey, yo, we balls this up, we're doing it again. Doing it again at cost, and we're hoping that you like it the second time. That is a sense of that is a sense of honesty that I can respect. And I really love the 14 team for the fact that they were able to, one, recognize they fucked up, and two, able to actually put their all into actually doing it properly instead of just half-assing it. Why is my chat, like, hang on, did YouTube change some shit? I swear, because I swear, like, YouTube is, anyone who says the fuck word, like, gets censored. And that's not supposed to happen. I don't know how to change that. Okay, yeah, I've got that turned off. What the fuck? That's weird. I mean, honestly, the shutdown of 1.0 being in the story, yeah, that is really good. So if anyone's getting their messages censored, I'm very sorry. And hi, Anaj, it's going really well, actually. I'm enjoying it very, very much. Hi, Claire. I'm trying to figure out why YouTube is censoring the fuck word when I've told it not to do that. Tactics. Okay, so just so I can actually see your guys' messages, try not to say the fuck word, because for some reason YouTube is auto fucking deleting the messages that have swear words in it, despite the fact that I have told it not to do that. Because that would be hypocritical of me. So if you want to message and you want me to be able to like see it without having to squint at the overlay, please, like, just like, I don't know, either self-censor or just avoid the fuck word. Oh, I love Emmett Selk. Emmett Selk is great. He just wants to hang out with his girlfriend again. Yeah. So I will try and figure out why it's doing that. I'm just not sure why the fuck word. Thanks so much. What should I call you? I'm Iona. Iona Corbett, huh? Crikey, even your names are amazing. Well, Iona, we're using this teleporter to enter the residential area. Whenever you're ready. What if they fucking make a residential district on the fucking moon? Like, oh my god, that'd be amazing. Practice has more for attacks, exception than maze capturing their souls using them shapeshifting like that. Magic shapeshifting into Magitech. Okay, what the okay, so I was... It had a delay before I went into the... Why can Stream Elements see the chat before I can? What the fuck? And that sounds really fucking cool, but like... I imagine a shapeshifter class like that, I imagine it'd probably wind up being a limited job like Blue Mage. Because Blue Mage, they made it limited because balancing around monster abilities in the hands of players, it would be fucking, like, would be broken and hard. Oh no, I'm banned!
Huh? Access to living quarters restricted due to reconstruction. Then where is it? Oh no!
You're going to Brazil. Huh. A consumable. Yeah, see, that's probably why it would be not a thing.
Private audience, as thou didst request, for reasons I know not.
Urianger, the fuck are you doing?
Just a precaution. I'd rather I didn't have to ask the question at all, but I take my responsibilities very, very seriously. Do you and your friends, by any chance, find our accommodation wanting? Be honest, brutally even.
Oh no, the poor bunnies.
Twould be ungracious of me to belittle the efforts of thee and thine.
Lovely sentiment, really, but the disappointment is writ plain on your comrades' faces. It's all the more frustrating since no one will come out and say what they find wanting.
They did their best. It's not their fault they're stupid. It's not their fault they're stupid.
If there are faults in our work, we need to know. We will do better.
Urianger is just like, well, if thou doth insist, and he just pulls out a fucking list that fucking goes down, it just rolls all the way out across the fucking moon, circles around. Here is everything you've done wrong.
The final days will wait for no one. If your people are to be saved, we must take quick and decisive action. This vessel must serve as a home for as many passengers as possible, for far longer than we may like. My request. Our collaborators on Atheris are doing what they can to prepare for the voyage. Would you be willing to go and lend them a hand? Having seen the moon for yourself, you could speak to its many splendors, learn what else they might require, and assuage whatever concerns they have.
Wherefore wouldst
So-
thou entrust me with such a task?
I need to actually double check what, like, the minimum level for... Damn it, I already forgot. Okay, so my dyscalculia... just kicked in. I was trying to, like, internalize what level I need to be my crafters to do firmament. What is the minimum level? Is it 10, someone said, or is it 20?
How to put it? You're the only one who appears not to be wholly unsatisfied with our work.
Because Urianger is a fucking weirdo.
Oh, quite good at pretending that's the case, at least. Calm, collected, tactful to a fault. Very particular with your words.
Fucking
too.
Urianger speaking like a fucking Shakespearean protagonist is actually coming up. God damn it.
You understand that, in the face of great danger, one cannot pursue perfection at the expense of practicality.
Like, honestly, a shifter would be cool, but I don't know how they would
Conspire
balance
to
it.
set my feet upon this path once more.
Come again?
Ah, idle musings. 'Tis no trifle thou dost ask, yet full well.
Once again, Urianger has to lie to all of us for our benefit, because goddamn.
Oh, dear me! Dear me! I was terribly sorry for the mix-up.
Why are they just made of cartoons?
But you're still in one piece. So, all's well that ends well, yes? Won't happen again. I promise.
Oh, they're fucking going. They know. They're like, oh shit, we fucked up. Oh, we fucked up. Urianger is doing crime again. They're absolutely fucking adorable. I love them. Why are they made of cartoons? Is this a residential quarters are closed for now. I've rerouted the teleporter to allow travel between floors instead. Hopefully it proves useful in the meantime. If you couldn't see it, you really would have liked it. I swear to God, are they gonna fucking make, like... Are they gonna make housing on the moon? I swear to God, like... the next housing district to open is gonna be on the fucking moon. May not seem like it, but we've been planning this far longer than I care to admit. Each time we woke up, we'd have a long discussion on how to save as many of you as we can. Felt like everyone had an opinion on this or that. One thing we all agreed on is that the people of Aetheris wouldn't take action to save themselves until it was far too late. That's why we're trying to make the moon a vibrant, magical place they'd hop without the chance to visit, rather than waiting for the flames of oblivion to get on their tails and force them to accept our invitation. Residential quarters may not be up to the necessary standards just yet, but there are plenty of other places worth seeing. You're ready to look around the Caratorium, but wait until you see what's waiting for you at the east end of the borough. Follow me. It's implemented really fucking poorly. The smallest plot of land costs 3 million fucking gil, and they're limited. There are about 1,000 plots of land on each server, and the player base is in the fucking millions. I had a house once, and then I had to stop playing for a month because COVID happened. I lost my house and everything in it. Because you have to basically... You can't basically leave the game for more than a month, otherwise you lose your house. Luckily, you don't lose your apartment, so I still have my apartment. But I'd rather have my house. You know? Yeah, some people live in Aetheris enjoy taking leisurely walks through natural space and the like, but I'm sure you'll enjoy it. We start with a nice stroll through the fountain, this way. Like, my free company has a house, and that's nice. But man, I would just love a house of my own. Like, I really wish they would make, like, instanced housing, right? So basically, like... Because it can't cost that much to just, like, have... Like, oh, I have this plot, right? I have plot 32 in Gridania, right? Okay, so if somebody else is on plot 32, I just don't see their house. You know, maybe, like... Not like people use the housing district as a community. So maybe every time I load in, it loads random houses of people that are online. And if I see a location where I'm like, man, I'd like to have a house there, I could buy the location, and the house that's currently on there just deloads for me, and I have an instance version of that plot. I don't think it'd be that hard, but then again, I don't know what kind of spaghetti they made the game with, so I don't know. I won't really call this a forest, my gamer. I couldn't see... What the fuck? I didn't see any forest or trees. I'm pulling my tail, you're in the forest right now. Building this place is a challenge, let me tell you. Since we were born here, we've never seen trees in person before, let alone a forest. The information said by our collaborators is quite enlightening. After much deliberation, we decided to use crystalline construct in place of living trees. Thanks to your atmospheric circulation systems, this place produces air as clean as the forest you'd find on Aetheris. Yeah, it's not really all that great, my gamer. Holy shit. The fountain here behind us, powered by the rather large crystal adorning its top, plays a vital role in supplying us with fresh water. Oh, it's a fucking water-aspected aether crystal. Much time and effort was spent in making the most spherical of spheres, and I dare say the unparalleled roundness speaks for itself. I feel like these guys is fucking... like... priorities are broken. I don't know, gamer. I enjoy nothing more than a nice long stretch and a spot of relaxation whenever I come up here. You can do the stretch yourself. Oh my god, alright. That's the spirit. I feel a little more relaxed simply by watching you. A sight worth many years I spent building this place. Not too much to ask. It's been a dream of mine to take a walk through this forest with someone from a theorist. Could we maybe... God damn it. Why are they so fucking cute? This is illegal. This is actually fucking illegal. He's not allowed to be this cute, god damn it. I was thinking, Iona, it could be more helpful to you by teaching you a little about the moon and what it is we do. When we were first created, this moon's sole purpose was to hold the zodiac, and there's absolutely nothing to be found here. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, that's what I wound up doing. I mean, I enjoy my free company. I love those guys. Those guys are big, dumb idiots, and I love them. But, man, I would love to have a house of my own, you know? And I've got an apartment in their house. I'll show their house in a bit, you know? Why not? Actually, Hydrogen gave us our first task. Furnish the moon with propulsion systems capable of facilitating travel to other stars. It sounds impressive, and I suppose in some respects it is, but it's only possible thanks to all the knowledge Heidelin shared with us. We also had a lot of time to get it done. 6,000 years, give or take. Anyway, let's keep going. I mean, fucking, yeah? Look at this little bastard. Like, Lalafell look absolutely creepy and disgusting, and I hate them. But these things are actually cute. Oh, by the way, actually, I discovered something. Is it in here? I may have moved it to... Oh. I have a Fantasia. But I'm not going to use it. That is going to stay in there. So, I actually could have done that thing I mentioned, like I mentioned before. I could have actually gone, like, I will not play a Lalafell, like, unless someone gives me massive incentive. Because it wasn't work you dare rush either. We had to create infrastructure for countless supporting systems, some which wouldn't be operational until hundreds of years later. What's up, Claire? Then there's a brief period when our productivity came to a screeching halt, when the bizarre red satellite was sent up from a theorist. The Alligans, I think. We thought maybe some new or nefarious actor was colluding with Zodiac. What we could do is stand by and brace ourselves for the worst. The day we were relieved we were in Heidelin informed of its destruction. There was much joyous humming that day. Yeah, the Fantasia requires you to log out, which is not ideal. Yep, that is true. The queues are shorter now, but yeah, that is... Like when, on my first Endwalker stream, when someone said, like, oh, what, you're a goblin, why don't you play a Lalafell? And I said... You would need to fucking pay me like fucking $500 to play a Lalafell. And then I was like, oh wait, I don't have a Fantasia. Little did I know, Philo was protecting me the entire time. Notice anything in particular about the treetops? I mean, apart from the fact they're massive crystals and not trees. You have your hint. It's the golden rings emanating from the glowing spheres. Along with the device fixed into the ceiling, they prefer a role similar to our sun. And do even better, even. What if someone pays me? Then I will be very sad. I'll be very sad until I finish the MSQ. The fucking... Oh, the Lalafell, like... Man, I don't like... I like being a Catgirl. I mean, Catgirls are like goblins. Yeah, they really do. Like, Catgirls... Okay, Catgirls are like goblins, you know? We get everywhere, we breed like rabbits, we're obligate carnivores, and we enjoy pushing things off of tall places. The sun and similar... And we also like to nap. The sun and similar celestial objects in the great expanse radiate energy that's harmful to your bodies. These rings shield you from that energy while allowing you to bathe in the perfect amount of sunlight, or rather, a close approximation of it. Pretty impressive, wouldn't you say? If you look closely, you'll see different types of trees have ever so slightly different curvature. Yes, indeed, this forest truly is the greatest. I mean, you're not wrong. I mean, to each their own. I just don't like them. I just don't like them very much. Like, I feel like their customization is very minimal. Their customization is very minimal, and I'm just not a big fan. I'm sure someone has made a good-looking Lalafell, but... Blech. I just couldn't bring myself to do one. Yeah. I mean, they are a little potato. There are a few cute Lalafell, like, designs in the game, but most player character ones are kind of... You know? Like, it seems like a lot of people try very, very hard to make good-looking Lalafells, but then you got others who are just like, I am the potato gremlin. I have come to steal your cum. And it's like, well, shit. Why not give a visit Varus yourself, you might ask. Strictly forbidden. Whether our technology or knowledge of the moon's true purpose exploited or evil ends, the results could be disastrous. There are elves, there are humans, there are Rogadin, which are like giant brick shithouse people that everyone, everyone likes, but no one plays. You've got Viera, which are bunny people, and you've got Hrothgar, which are cat men. Yeah, Kryle and Totaro are cute, don't get me wrong. But they're the exception. Like, for every Kryle, there are 6 Lord Lolaritos, you know what I mean? I mean, there are a few more rejoinings, and became increasingly difficult to converse with Heidelin. Fearful might lose the ability to communicate with her altogether, we beseech her to find people on Aetheris we could trust to help. We required fortune everything worked out as it did. Yeah, there's bunny boys, yeah. So you've got cat girls, cat boys, cat men, bunny people, elves, humans, and brick shithouses. I mean, like I said, for every cute Lalafell, you've got 10 ugly ones. And Nanamo is one of the cute ones. Luckily, there are so many goddamn Lalafell in this game that there are a lot of cute ones. That also does mean there's a lot of really gross ones. With the exception of routine inspections and maintenance, we remained asleep and waited, hopeful Heidelin would find someone who would help us. Eventually she did, and through her power was waning, we were able to speak to them directly as a short while. We shared everything we could, including our knowledge of the heavens and the means to travel here to the moon. They certainly didn't waste any time with what we taught them. No more than a few years after that, our collaborators found a means to convey messages and supplies to us from down below. With all the letters, books, and other resources they sent, we learned enough to start making more meaningful changes to the moon. Now you're here, hopefully enjoying yourself as much as I am. Yeah. The various races I make Lalafell, no. I knew you were the greatest. I knew you like the greatest ends fail. I knew it. Thank you for coming here, by the way. I know it was just a walk through the forest, but it meant a lot to me. There you are. So you already see the grand tour? Shame we missed it. Growingly, I've been looking all over for you. Like, deadass, like someone would need to, like, for me to play Lalafell for, like, 6 months, someone would mean to fucking just, like, yeet, like, fucking $500 at me. And then the moment that 6 months is up, I'm like, alright, back to Catgirl. Pippin is badass, but he's not cute. Oh, is this about the teleport to the residential area? No, never mind that. We need more pressing matters at hand. I'll be calling an emergency meeting shortly, and your attendance is required. No, Mystic, don't you dare. One of the exactly! Graha is a cat boy! Graha is a cat boy. Therefore, Catgirl is the ultimate choice. Can't imagine why you'd need me there if you insist. I won't be away long. You're more than welcome to continue looking about the burrow. Now come along, Grindway. Yeah. I mean, I have a Rogadin character, but I mostly have it for the magical time, where I promised where if I would reach 10,500 subscribers, I would play every single Final Fantasy game going backwards. So, and that does include this game again. So I made a Rogadin character. I made a Rogadin character just for such an occasion, but she won't probably get played for a while now. Yeah. Before you arrived, you seem to be in the midst of a rousing conversation with your guide. Did you learn anything of import? I mean, honestly, like, the races are literally, like, there's no real difference statistically between them. It's literally just appearance. And I like the Catgirls a lot more than I like anything else so far. Like, the Elizin are fine. I'd probably make an Elizin at some point. The Here... The Uplanders have, like, kind of derpy faces, but they have been working to make them better, so they're probably less derpy now. Rokugan are just so goddamn tall that I have a character that I would play as a Rokugan, and I did actually make her, but I don't know if I want to play Soba very often, you know? Yeah, so I'd be playing fucking 15 or 16 first, exactly. They spent 12,000 years preparing for this? But the appointed hour fast approaching, I certainly understand their restlessness, but still. Seems as if the people have been persuaded to evacuate when they're yet... It remains to be seen if people can be persuaded to evacuate when there are yet no signs of the final days. I still need to play Might and Magic? Oh, God. I mean, hey, Summoner... Like I said, Summoner is a really fucking good class, especially with the changes. Like, if you're new to the game, Summoner is 100% like the best class to start with, because while it doesn't teach you how to tank, it teaches you healing, it teaches you casting DPS, and the changes to the rotations for Scholar and Summoner make them way more user-friendly for the starting person. For like a starting melee character, Viera females do look cool, yeah. For a starting melee character, I would say that probably you'd want to start with, probably Monk. Because Monks... I haven't played a Monk at full level yet, but they seem fairly straightforward. Rogues seem really fucking complex, so I don't know if I would recommend someone play a Rogue or Ninja. Dragoons die a lot, so I wouldn't recommend Dragoons to someone new. Tanking, I would say probably Paladin is the easiest, but at max level, Gunbreaker definitely supersedes it as far as like ease of play. Healer-wise, I'm just in love with Sage. I'm in love with Sage, but is by no means the easiest healer to play. Like, holy shit. They removed Monk positionals. What the fuck? Okay, then. Dragoons are the evolution of Lancer, actually. Whoever these collaborators are, unless they are possessed of the world's most charming personalities or means to forcibly evacuate people, they'll meet with a great deal of... Oh boy, it's the Charlians. Yeah, you need to do a quest to get it, yeah. You get it level 30. Level 30 Lancer. Sage is a blue DPS. You mean a green DPS? Indeed, even faced with a or do you mean like a parse thing? Because we're not allowed to talk about parses. Oh no, that's illegal. I still need to get like a raid group, like an actual raid group. A raid static. Anchored away from Rogue to Gunbreaker, what kind of character? That's why you need to do the main story, Mystic. I'm not gonna spoil it. Even if faced with annihilation, the decision to forsake all one knows cannot be made lightly. Like, we're not going to abandon Eorzea. They're not going to do a Realm Reborn 2, right? The only healer you can start with is White Mage. Technically, yes, but once you hit level 30, Arcanist gets Scholar, which is another healer, so that's another thing. Is Tankard the Thrall of 14? Not really. Forgive me, friends, I must beg you to leave. There's another matter which begs for mine attention. Of course, we can accompany if you like. Nope, Mystic's not a cutscene skipper. Mystic's just starting playing the game. Mystic just got her advanced class, I think. Nay, that will not be necessary, if you'll excuse me. I'm off to go do crimes again. Yeah, like, you never skip the cutscenes. If you skip the cutscenes, we will find you. We will find you. We'll take our pound of flesh. It is clear now the difficult decisions lie ahead of us. Preparation for the evacuation of Atheris is indeed crucial, but I'm not yet willing to forsake our world and its reflections. Trust I'm not alone. I mean, yeah, because, I mean, if our world blows up, so does Rhyme, and I feel like we're not gonna let that happen. I mean, Gunbreaker's is a really fun tank, if I'm gonna be honest. Fucking Fucking out, like, Urianger up to crime again. Oh boy, hey Mystic, can you fucking ban the Russian? Fucking, or like report them at the very least. I don't think you can ban people, which is annoying. I'm tired of these fucking bots, dude. What the fuck do they think they're doing? I know he was a penchant for keeping his own counsel, but I'd be lying if I said I wasn't worried. Would you go see if he's alright? Yashola and I will remain here to see what else we can learn about the final days. If you hurry, you can catch up to him. Yeah, there's a Russian bot that's posting fucking like Vunda FYI, a fucking scam thing. Scam spam. Can't believe Urianger is just doing crime again. Damn it, Urianger. I'll do it. Okay, report. I report these fucking Russian bots all the time, and just nothing seems to fucking happen. Ah. That's like 3 in one fucking stream, dude. Yeah. Urianger, are you doing crime again? Urianger appears to be heading towards the entrance to Beastways. Oh fuck, I've got Claire's D&D game today. I forgot about that. Forgot that for a moment. Whoops. So we're gonna go for like another 30 minutes maybe, and then I have to go get ready for Claire's D&D game. Which is at twitch.tv/Claire Gothblin. No, I didn't forget. I just didn't realize what time it was right now. I didn't realize what time it was. Not much. Urianger is doing crime again. Urianger, what you doing? Urianger ventures off to the Mare Lamentorum for reasons unknown. You must tread carefully, else he might sense your presence. Urianger might sense that I know he's a crime. If you fail to complete the objective, you may try again returning to the designated location. Dun 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 dun. Whose footprints are these? I mean, it's like, what, like the third one, right? I saw Urianger vent, I swear to God. I saw him vent. It's sus as fuck. Oh, he's booking it. I got you now, motherfucker. Call me the LAPD, because I'm about to commit a fucking brutality. Oh, shit. Oh. Oh, you tricksy bitch. Hey, where the fuck is Graha? Is Graha still back at the fucking... back in Garlemald? Yes. Like, why did we leave Graha back in Garlemald? Like, I feel like Graha would be, like, extremely fucking helpful here. I don't know why.
Arrival is timely as ever.
Sup, fucker? You doing crime again? You gotta send you to jail?
Thou didst chance to overhear my conversation with Living Way, I presume?
But where's my boy?
'Twas not mine intent to move in shadow. Nevertheless, I have been asked to do that and more yet again.
I guess, you know, they can't have too much sexy Catboy, like, in one expansion. They gotta save it, right?
Secrecy and duplicity. And Grahatir did contrive to deliver the first at the price of his own life. I was complete. Would that I could say the same for Menphilia. One life for one world. And by that bloody bargain, brokered by my hand, were the scions robbed of a dear comrade.
Jeez, Urianje, spoilers, fucking Christ. I don't like Bleach, so I mean, hey.
Two souls. Selflessness was beyond measure, whose resolve was unshakable. They would not be moved even had I thought to protest. But protest I did not. Far from it. I pushed them forward. No effort did I make to seek out alternatives. Ones that would not demand such terrible costs. That resignation weigheth heavy on my
Yeah,
mind.
basically. I mean, I think that explains why he speaks like Shakespeare, because he's so fucking... Because he's just so fucking, like, tragic. I'm so excited for Overlord Season 4. I can't... Like, Tanya Season 2 is the only thing I'm more excited for.
Dearest Moonbringer, who did face death unflinching, that we might secure a means to bring low the Ascians. In her hour of need, I did naught. Duty. Had I shut mine eyes and bid her live instead, mayhap she would be with us today.
Not gonna lie, I kind of forgot about Moonbreeder. Like, she was around for what, like fucking 4 quests? She was around for 4 quests and then she was gone, like... Honestly, I kind of had to go back and rewatch the cutscene when they started referring to her again, and I was like, alright, that bitch!
Selfish wants, born of everlasting regrets.
There's a lot of characters in this game, Circo.
From my mind, but could think of naught else when asked to swallow the same bitter draught. Subterfuge and sacrifice. Mayhap the right moral choice, but one I regard with great...
I know I got the Ascian Pokeball from her, but at the same time, like... the Ascian Pokeball has been irrelevant for so long that I just completely just, oh, Moonbreeder falling out of my head. More important characters going back in. Like, I remember her now, because, you know, I went back and I watched the cutscene, but that was a long time ago, dude.
One which must never again come to pass.
Like, we've had so many more characters that I care about so much more die that I'm just like,
Those we have lost,
eh.
clinging to those we pray we can yet save.
Like, you know? Like,
But what of those we cannot?
I don't know what, like, I don't really want to spoil things that haven't been said, because I don't know who here has played how long and how far, but, like, a certain somebody died, and I was, like, at roughly, like, a similar time, like, when I was playing it, and I was so fucking just, like, I just immediately, like, absorbed that death so fucking much that, like, Mon Brita just went like, oh, nope, schlorp, out she goes.
How do we make peace with the dreadful algebra of necessity?
Algebra of necessity, holy fucking shit. Would that we had time to weigh the costs.
Tis a comfort to know we are of like mind in that regard. Strange. Scarcely can I remember when last we spoke alone, and so candidly.
Holy shit, right. The last time, like, the Warrior of Light and Urianger spoke, like, without anyone else nearby, that was like, holy fuck, that was an ARR, I think. I don't think we've actually had, like, a one-on-one with Urianger since, like, ARR, like, oh my god. Maybe in Heaven's Word?
I thank thee. For all my supposed skill with words, I find it difficult to express such private thoughts. As for the Loporrit's proposition, I will take time and consider how to respond. 'Twould be to our mutual benefit if we could converse more openly with our aspiring caretakers. A concern I should be glad to address on the Scion's behalf.
Yes, it was during ARR then. Don't spoil nothing, 'cause I don't know where people are.
To dispense with all pretense and bear one's heart to another is a frightening thing indeed. But we cannot move forward ere we take that bold first step. A lesson I have learned many times before. And today.
Yeah. Friendship.
What are they saying? Curse these ears! I've had bugger all!
What the fuck? These little fucking gremlin creatures, god damn it. I mean, I'm not gonna spoil anything the cutscene does not itself, the cutscene itself does not say, right? Because I don't know where people are. Like, if someone brings up something and like, Urianger's like, hey, remember when fucking, Thancred did a keg stand and fucking, and it fucking killed fucking Gaius? Like, I'll be like, oh yeah, remember that? He fucking drank like 6 fucking kegs upside down. That was amazing. And then Gaius had a heart attack from the sight. It was like, I'll be like, oh yeah. But like, until then, I'm not gonna mention the Thancred keg stand. Like, their little sound effects for everything they do is amazing. I love Urianger so fucking much. Truth, my reason for traveling hither was to effect a plan of mine own, that which may pave a way forward for us all. May, I say, for there's no guarantee of success. It is the reason I set out alone. That failure, should it come, would be mine to bear alone. Yet thou standest before me in proffered hand and open heart. 'Twould be remiss of me to refuse thy amity, and so I ask, wouldst thou join in mine endeavor? I thank thee for accompanying me. Tis a simple plan, in truth. We shall not be long away from the Bistway's burrow. Difficult decisions must needs be made in the coming days, but I nevertheless believe we all with one mind are there to save the people of Aether. I like how they're not even calling the planet Hydaelyn anymore. They're using the fucking ancient word for the planet. Fucking god, it's Hydaelyn, motherfucker. The name has changed. It's like calling Earth Terra, for Christ's sake. Make there are resolved to Loperits, I would offer them a gift, but making doth require a most singular ingredient. What, a fucking moon carrot? It does. It does, and I hate it. Thank you. I do plan on having more. I'm working on a campaign, but it's nowhere near done. I need to figure out, like, exactly the scope of it, the level. You know, kind of sort of that. And Anoj, I know I haven't really addressed your thing, but yeah, I agree. I would love to have a raid static, but not one that's, like, super hardcore. Just one where it's, like, you know, once or twice a week we roll up. It's like, fuck it, let's give the newest extremes a try, you know? A chance to spy this aggregation when crossing Zodiark's erstwhile prison. Using a spell taught me by the Pneumo, I believe these shall suffice for the gift I should fashion. The magic requireth considerable concentration, however. Might I prevail upon thee to stand watch while I perform the incantation? Later, dragon! We're just about done anyway. I think I'm gonna complete this quest and then that'll be it. Not quite 30 minutes, but I'm getting kind of hungry as well, so. Honestly, the fact I'm just shooting lasers out of, like, these floating staffs, like, the aesthetics is like at least 50% of why I like Sage so much. Hello. I'm almost done. Yeah, I'm alright. I just got a bit of a sore throat. It's fine. Uriange, are you fucking done yet? Uriange remains fixated. God fucking damn it. Just standing there, hands on hips, like, man, Uriange, you need to figure this shit out. There, 'tis done. A magic ink. Every ounce is efficacious as that crafted by the Pneumo. Rare is the occasion I would conjure mine own, but is nevertheless a most useful skill. The resulting product is, admittedly, possessed of no preternatural properties, but its hue is of mine own choosing, which I pray Lupritz will appreciate. I own Uriange, thank goodness that you've been eaten or had perhaps fallen into a crater. Living way! Michelle has been looking all over for you, Iona. She says she needs to speak with you about something most urgent. Dire, even. And it's also quite clear that she wishes to speak with Iona alone, which means I'm afraid you must stay behind, Urianche. Worry not. Sometimes I need help with an errand. Delivering a package from the Watcher's Palace to Bestway's Burrow. It's quite large and heavy. Perhaps too heavy for we poor Loperits, and we would be ever grateful if you lend us a hand. Well, that's convenient. Suspiciously convenient. You're insulting or betrayed the trust of Heidland's chosen? Or worse, do anything to get risk creating on the Stola's bad side? You're clearly not one to be crossed, no man to wait. Now off with you. Man, you don't know Stola, God. Fucking Uriange is gonna wind up fucking dead in a ditch. We're gonna find his fucking rabbit-gnawed corpse. True carrot crimes. Are you fucking kidding me? 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 Are you fucking kidding me Okay, we gotta go at least see these quests. Even if I don't do them today, I'm gonna go grab them. Oh, come on. God damn it, fuck it. RE0 isn't your favorite, but the reps in that are terrifying. Eh, I don't like the show in the first place, so I can't speak for or against. RE0 just bugs the shit out of me. I just do not like it. But if people like it, then other people like it, then yeah. I am not going to remove the enjoyment of others. I have gone the wrong way. Where the fuck am... How the hell do I get back up to the Oh, this teleporter I unlocked. Yeah, that would do it. I'm dumb as hell. And how the hell do y'all deal with how stupid I am? My brain is so fucking smooth. It's probably the reason I don't understand ninja. Thought about Pecora? Pecora's fine. Not gonna lie, I will like talk mess, like to have like the fake beef kind of thing going. Is the Caratorium down? What? Oh, these are doors, right? Yeah, the screen. Like, I will talk mess, and I'll make, like, fake beef kind of thing. But, like, honestly, if any one of, like, the HoloLive girls was like, hey, stupid Goblin, do you want to stream together? You want to have, like, a little collab stream? I'd be like, yes. Yes, please. I want to hang out. You seem very cool. So I'll just grab those quests. I'm not gonna do them right now, though. I don't know any of the new ones, Asana and Crony. I know a little bit of Crony, but I haven't really watched much of her. She usually streams, like, when I'm doing other shit, which is unfortunate. I haven't actually watched Speak of the Devil. I probably should. Everything I've heard makes it sound like something I would enjoy watching, even if it's, like, a background noise. Mouse herself, I really like Mouse. Like, I think of all of the VShojo girls, I think she's probably, like, one of my favorites. Like, I'm not a gigantic fan of Nyana's. Like, her sense of humor, like, is hit or miss for me. Like, she's not bad, it's just, like, her sense of humor is, like, hit or miss for me, you know? Like, which isn't bad, you know, humor is subjective. I know people that don't find Gura funny, which I disagree with, but yeah. He's a big space nerd. Oh, man, that sounds cute as hell. I don't know. I like Mouse. And us cripples gotta stick together. Maybe thought you would stay way longer. A dire emergency, I said no such thing. But as you were here, I could use your assistance with one small matter. Running Way, a companion of Growing Ways, apparently is much to tell us of the final days. Problem is, however, he's determined to live out to his name, refusing to stay so long enough for us to hold a conversation. Oh, no, my shared sense of terror. That's, oh, I would 100% collab with Gura, but okay. If I collab with Gura, I would ask if we could do one of, like, assuming we can do multiple collabs. I would ask that one of them be a survival game, just so we could get horribly, horribly lost. Because I feel like that would be funny. What's the rush? I was thinking we could wait here, maybe enjoy a cold mug of carrot juice, and fine, if it's that important. You try using these balls of moose flesh, I've been confused with the other thing. Anyway, running away's other notable feature is incessant chatter, so you'll have no trouble finding him in a crowd. When you do, try lobbing your balls at him. Crude, but it proves effective. It was in the greatest Endsvale when I last saw him. Split up and find him. Hi, Christopher! Oh, well, I'm glad I wound up in your recommended, even if we are coming to the end here. But I hope you enjoy what there is. Search around for running away. You may move the camera as well as zoom in and out. Target running away and throw moose balls with left click. Are you running away? No. There he is. Got you, fucker. Ah, that's smart. It's gonna be a joke. It isn't funny. Got you, motherfucker. Now tell me about the apocalypse. Yes, I'm running away. Do you mind explaining why you hit me in the face with your balls of moose flesh? I'm highly knowledgeable about the final days? That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard since I woke up. Who told you that joke? We got time looking at the final days and there's so much to do for the great voyage. It's true that Hydeland did impart to us the knowledge of this event, but I know about as much as any other lawbreed around here. Less, probably. I don't know why anyone would think it'd be fun to go around telling people I'm an expert. They better hope I don't get my paws on them. Sorry, I couldn't be more help, but there's nothing else. I got work to do. These fucking rabbits are giving us, like, such a goddamn runaround. These little cute bastards. I'ma kick their asses. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is a playground. This is a playground. But they have benches scaled for the rabbits. I wonder if I was a Lalafell if I could sit on this. If I could sit on this bench. Because I'd be roughly the right size. That is actually fucking amazing. I love that. And Riku's out here doing fucking extreme raids, meanwhile my ass out here fucking... Can I sit on the swing? Nope, I cannot sit on the swing, son of a bitch. Oh my god, we got Japanese people in here? What? Could find neither hide nor hair of him. How did you fare? So he knows no more than the others. Care to explain yourself, Growing Way? Well, you see, I misremembered. I said I misremembered. Terribly sorry about that. I'm afraid I'm drawing a blank, though. Try as I might, I can't remember who I was thinking of. On an unrelated note, what about Oriange? I assume you spoke with him earlier, but did he say when he'd be returning? No, he did not. On his way to the Watcher's Palace with Livingway? Between Growingway's sudden lapse of memory and our lack of other leads, maybe our time would be better spent lending Oriange a hand. Hold on a moment. I'll come back to me. Yes, I remember. The information you search you look for is the archives. Yes, that's where you find all sorts of useful knowledge, including that pertaining to the final days. They just really don't want us to stop the apocalypse, do they? I feel like waking these rabbits up is probably like the worst idea we could have had. Oh, what to do? I promised Livingway I would help it. No, I promised I'd help, so that's what I'll do. The archives are on the second floor of the main plaza, eastern wing. Follow me. Okay. So, yeah, I'm not really liking these long, like, I really like this outfit. I like this outfit a lot. But, like, I just do not like how these things just cuff up here. You know what? I'm about to end the stream anyway. Let's go look at my glamour cabinet. Let's see what I've got. Let's see what I've got in my cabinet. See if maybe there's something that's a little nicer to look at. I'm not a big fan of the puffy sleeves, but honestly, I'll deal with them. I'd rather have the puffs be at the end of my wrist instead of, like, at the fucking top of my bicep. Later, Sagittarius. Let's see. Yeah, plate 10. No. God, no. No. Man, I'm really limited on... No, I can't even dye these ones. I could just go with the false nails. Just deal with the puffy sleeves. Maybe? Can I dye these? Oh, it doesn't get rid of the purple. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. Okay. That's fucking worse. Holy shit. Yeah, I guess we'll just go false nails, and I need to get my dyes out. Let's go with a white nail dye. You have my dye, right? No, you don't. Who has my dyes? Alright, later, Indrake. Here's my dye. I'm just not a big fan of the puffy sleeves. Other than that, I love this coat. Like, oh god, it's so frustrating. It's so frustrating. Like, this coat is like 99.99% perfect, and then just... Ah, oh, jeez. Yeah. Nice white nail dye. Maybe I should go for like a blue... Nah, that's at odds with the rest of it. I like the monochromatic kind of... Yeah, let's go with that. Just the puffiness of the sleeves, man. That is just... Oh boy, that's the worst. But that's all I got for today, so I'm gonna go. Gotta get ready for Claire's stream. If you guys want to see that, Claire's gonna be playing Dungeons and Dragons. That is at... can I just... Oh, yeah, here it's in my saved links. You guys want to do that? That's going to start in about 30 minutes, and that's right there. So, hopefully I'll see you guys there. Have a good one. Bye-bye.